You're not gonna believe you, man. Mayweather just got punched up, bro. Money Mayweather just got punched up, bro.
Just go dark and scam people, but as a person who hasn't been a victim of this, it's quite amusing.
You gotta respect anything a person does to stay undefeated that long. So I respect it to a degree, yeah. Is it a 50 note that I think, oh, he the greatest fighter all the time? Nah.
The boxing world is in utter disbelief following explosive reports that Floyd Mayweather is being sued for a staggering $500 million debt, and the reactions are as brutal as any punch thrown in the ring. Once hailed as Money Mayweather for his undefeated record and lavish lifestyle, the former champion is now facing harsh criticism from fans, analysts, and even fellow fighters. Social media has erupted with disbelief and anger, with some calling the situation karma, while others simply can't wrap their heads around how someone so wealthy could fall this hard. One commentator didn't hold back, shouting, "He's an idiot," as the story continues to unfold like a real-life boxing drama.
We're gonna get through this. That's tough because...
According to court documents and insider reports, the $500 million lawsuit stems from a series of failed business ventures, unpaid debts, and allegedly reckless financial behavior that Mayweather either ignored or grossly mismanaged. While the retired boxing legend has long flaunted his wealth, this legal bombshell has many questioning whether it was all just smoke and mirrors. Boxing pros argue that Mayweather's obsession with maintaining a billionaire image may have finally caught up with him, leaving a financial mess that could tarnish his legacy forever.
I am just flabbergasted that the highest paid boxer, one of the most famous people on the planet, Floyd Mayweather, has managed to become a repeat offender as a scam artist.
NFT world, guess what?
Guess what?
Drop. And of course, I'm the money man. But guess what?
Sure are.
We're not done yet.
We aren't?
They told me
there's more scamming to be done.
And it's not over.
My God.
Autographed gloves.
Oh my God. That's incredible. 2,000 people that invest in his NFT project get a chance to win autographed gloves. It's crazy. But you might be asking, did he actually follow through on his promises and deliver these gloves? Of course he f***ing didn't.
Money May, you all know the rest.
Money May, you all know the rest. You just got scammed again.
Mayweather Jr. has come under intense scrutiny for promoting cryptocurrency ventures that have reportedly led to significant financial losses for his fans. One notable instance involves the Ethereum token, which Mayweather endorsed during a high-profile boxing match and other promotional events. Despite his public support, the value of EMAX plummeted by over 99%, leaving many investors feeling misled and financially harmed. Further investigations have linked Mayweather to multiple cryptocurrency projects that have been labeled as ERUPTS, where developers abruptly withdraw support, causing the value to collapse.
Imagine working for someone whose whole persona is money, 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 and you don't get paid. Well, that's exactly what it is for employees of Floyd Mayweather. Employees of his Los Angeles gym accused Floyd Mayweather of bankruptcy after failing to pay them. I mean, he's still buying stuff. Portfolio valued at $10 billion, including 18 office buildings spanning. I mean, he can do all this, but he can't pay his employees' salaries. $10 billion portfolio, 18 office buildings spanning 10 million square feet. Like what? Another deal he finalized with a 20 million property in Manhattan. Financial troubles. Despite these high-profile purchases, allegations of unpaid wages at Mayweather's Los Angeles gym have sparked significant backlash. Employees claim that they haven't received paychecks, prompting a public protest outside the facility on Highland Avenue. One protester held a sign accusing Mayweather of modern-day slavery, while another noted that the money team has no money. Even if you work for a different company and if you ain't getting paid, you're scared to show up and say something because you know how businesses do. They silence you and they fire you. The employees alleged violations of California Labor Code 210, which mandates penalties for late wages. First-time violations can include fines between $100 to $200 and unpaid wages beyond the 30 days entitled work to a full day pay for every day delayed. That is crazy. Money team ain't got no money. Apparently it's not the first time too. They had one in Elk Grove and it closed down because the landlord sued for a non-payment of $30,000 in rent. Now the LA gym facing closure. Employees are questioning whether Mayweather himself is aware of the financial
Notable examples include the Cent Rate Tech ICO in 2017, for which Mayweather was fined by the U.S. Securities and Exchange Commission for failing to disclose promotional payments. Critics argue that Mayweather leveraged his celebrity status to promote these ventures without adequately disclosing his financial interests, leading to widespread investor losses.
Mayweather is in the news again for all the right reasons. It's not about boxing. It's about his latest ICO promotion. And this is the third one that I've actually seen in the past couple months. I reported on an ICO that he was backing about a month or so ago. And then the time before that was before I started my little YouTube channel here as your Crypto Mentor 99. So this was from CoinDesk.com. Floyd Mayweather stumps for crypto card in latest ICO. And I'm actually somewhat familiar with Centra. That's the ICO that he's backing. So
the repeated nature of these incidents has sparked outrage among fans and the broader crypto community, with some dubbing him Scamweather as a play on his nickname Money Mayweather. This pattern of behavior raises concerns about the ethical responsibilities of celebrities when endorsing financial products and the need for greater transparency to protect consumers.
Imagine listening to Floyd Mayweather, a man who can't even read, for investing advice. That's exactly what happened last year when he was paid to promote the absolute Ponzi scheme token Ethereum Max, along with other celebrities like Kim Kardashian, Antonio Brown, and Paul Pierce. The coin shortly fell 97% right after the launch, leaving millions of fans and investors bankrupt. So to see what coins you should be actually buying, be sure to follow me. But like I was saying,
Bad mistakes. I didn't want to hustle drugs. All I wanted to do was become a champion someday and have something.
Yes, we know, Floyd. You hustled Ethereum Max into people's wallets and then straight out. You weren't promoting financial freedom. You were speedrunning a rug pull. Don't believe everything you see online with these celebrities. They'll even sell their soul for a couple of bucks. They don't care if you go broke. They are already rich. You know what? We should call you Scamweather, not Mayweather.
Conor McGregor has publicly criticized Floyd Mayweather, accusing him of unethical financial practices and alleging that Mayweather has built his fortune through dishonest means. McGregor's remarks come in the wake of multiple legal disputes involving Mayweather and various jewelers who claim the boxing legend failed to pay for high-end jewelry purchases.
Loads of them were calling other jewelers to come over and see him, and by the time they got there, there was a massive argument going on. People were pushing and trying to get to Mayweather and slap his head.
One notable case involves a Las Vegas jeweler who filed a lawsuit against Mayweather asserting that he owes $1 million for a $3 million diamond necklace purchased in 2015. The lawsuit alleges that Mayweather made an initial payment of $1 million and 6 subsequent payments of $100,000 but ceased payments thereafter, leading to accusations of breach of agreement and unjust enrichment.
Right, so a Miami jeweler that goes by the name of Leonard Sulaimanov is like, give me my money. Give me my money. So he is hitting Floyd Mayweather with a huge lawsuit. Y'all, we're talking about a cool $4 million for some luxurious watches and diamonds that Floyd supposedly forgot to pay for. Y'all know he forget to cash checks. So maybe, you know what I'm saying? He might have forgot to pay for it for real. So even, y'all tell me if I'm saying this.
Another controversy involved a failed deal between Mayweather rapper Tyga and a jewelry broker. The trio reportedly bought luxury items from a well-known Miami jeweler but failed to pay the full amount. These kinds of incidents, while seemingly small in isolation, paint a larger picture of financial mismanagement. They suggest a pattern of overcommitting and underdelivering which continues to harm Mayweather's financial reputation.
This is how Floyd Mayweather and Tyga might get away without paying $4 million in jewelry. So a lot of wealthy people buy assets or luxury items under business entities. This allows them to pay less tax while also having protection against lawsuits personally. In this case, Tyga and Floyd used a watch broker and some upfront cash to make the deal go through. But as the days passed, no payment was made on the balance that was due, and even their agent admitted they owed $4 million. So what these two did is they signed and paid using a business, and then before paying the full amount, gifted it to themselves on behalf of the business that bought it. Therefore, the broker can't go after Floyd or Tyga because they didn't buy it from them personally. A business that they may control bought it and then gifted it to them, but in this sense is completely separate. But what they did is how the rich get richer. Us in our daily lives have no protection from lawsuits, but as soon as you use a business, the laws completely change. So I'm not saying you should do this or that they'll even get away with this, but it's definitely an interesting way to get expensive jewelry cheaper.